Yo, what's up everyone? The June crew pack is finally here. It's going to be the Mecha Strike Commander. It says rise from the ashes and set your heart for battle. We're going to hit on that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and redeem it. Here it is. Fortnite crew. So we have the Mecha Strike Commander, Legendary Battle Mech Reborn, part of the Collision set. It also comes with the Mecha Light Capacitor, extended power storage for Mecha Strike Commander, part of the Collision set. So I like the color scheme for this for sure. And we have the Mecha Reborn, show your style, part of the Collision set. So those are the only 3 items that come with the crew pack this month so far. I have a feeling that we're going to get a pickaxe later on in the season. I'm sure that this is kind of like a sword or something. Maybe like a plasma sword that comes out that you can equip and take it out of your Back Bling. But probably to not spoil the end of the season event, they're going to keep that in wraps. So I have a feeling that we'll get the pickaxe, maybe get a little bit more, maybe an extra style. We'll talk about that again. But I think there's more to it. We just got to be patient, and the end of the season is almost here anyway. So let's go ahead and redeem it, get it equipped, and go ahead and see it in game. Let's do this. Okay, so here's the skin as we're free falling. You can already see the lights lighting up, all the red illuminated. It looks okay. Let's go ahead and deploy the rocket wing glider, which is part of the 7. You know, we've kind of got that 7 theme going on. You see it on the tank, you see it on all the battle bus, everything like that. This is the one that was part of the foundation. As you can see, it's not as bright as the actual skin, but you know, on theme, looks pretty good. You even got the red lights, so it's a good start for sure. Alright, so here we have the skin in person. It is really bulky. Now, I think this is the 3rd style of this Mecha Team suit skin that we've had in the game. Since I've seen it from the very beginning, I have not been a huge fan of this. I know it's part of the end of the season event for Chapter 1, I believe, but I'm not a big fan. It's really bulky. I'm excited for the event, don't get me wrong, and I think as far as the story goes, it is going to be pretty cool. You know, whatever they do end up doing, I think it's going to be great regardless, but as a skin, personally, this wouldn't be something that I would rock. I think out of the other 2 that are out, it's definitely the best one. I like the illuminated lights. You know, right now you can see the jets on the left arm are off. If you start to run, they kick up. So that's a little cool. But I think outside of that, there's no like secret reactivity. We're going to go ahead and throw a bot and go ahead and eliminate it. You do lose a lot of visibility. And I do like the style of the armor. I like the blue. I like the red. It definitely gives the 7 vibes. But honestly, would I run this? No, not at all. You can see the wrap. It matches perfectly spot on. So I think you can use it with all the 7, especially with the foundation. You don't have a lot of visibility up top, but on the left and on the right, you can see that you can barely see the actual weapon as I'm aiming down sights. But I do think that it's an okay skin. It's definitely not one of my favorites, but I mean, not all of them can be the best ones, so we have this one. But it is going to tie into the event, so if you wanted to have something that's on theme for the event, this is going to be a good one to have. And as of right now, we only have the skin itself. We have the Back Bling, and I swear I have a feeling that this is going to be a sword. It's going to have like a plasma effect. Maybe kind of like this pickaxe. Because this is the foundations. That plasma effect, the red. I have a feeling that once you pull it out, it's going to go like lightsaber. It's going to have a huge flame. And I think the pickaxe, I'm just speculating here, I think it'll look really cool. Especially if you pull it out, you get that big contrail going. You got that plasma energy effect. It's going to be cool. And if they don't do that, then that's going to be really sad. But, I mean, it's a very massive skin. I think for me, I would have to give this 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I think outside of this review, I'm never going to use it. The wrap looks good. I think you can use that with different cosmetics for sure. But even the Back Bling, I mean, I like the lights and everything, but I think in the grand scheme of things, I don't know how many people are going to be running it. I know I'm not. Let's go into the shadows. You see, in the shadows, it looks pretty good. The red really does pop off. The eyes look good. You know, but I think I just had to stick with 5 out of 10. Not my favorite. Not going to be running it. But what we can do, and it's something that I saw blowing up on a couple YouTube videos, on Twitter. So there's something you can do to unlock kind of like a different style, which I think, you know, even in the description, it says something about your heart, kind of goes off of that. I don't think it was intended to be found out, but people have already seen it, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off the back bling and show you this other style. So let's do that. Okay, and this is what the skin looks like without a back bling. I do want to say that I like it better without a back bling. It's not as bulky, it doesn't look as big. The back of the skin looks really good too, where you don't need a back bling. You've already got that bulkiness built in already. Aiming down sights, you get a lot more visibility on your left. So I think I actually like it better without the back bling, but overall it's not something that I'm going to be running. So I still have to stick with my ratings from before, but it does look a little bit better. And those of you that were curious, this is what it looks like without the back bling. Alright, and this is what we're talking about when we say that there might be like an extra style. I don't know, maybe in the end of the season event, the chest plate is going to be ripped off, and it said something about using your heart. So when you equip the gunner pickaxes, which are called the punch saws, it removes the front plate and it exposes the heart, which that's very intentional. As you can see from, as you stare into it, you know, it's kind of got like that Powerpuff Girls like effect, like all the hearts leading into it. So I don't know what that's gonna entail. I don't know how that's gonna play out in the end of the season, but it's definitely something that's interesting to see in game. You know, that is very intentional design underneath the chest plate. So I do think that there's going to be something to play into it. So just something to keep in the back of your head as you're going into this end of the season. You know, maybe we do get that extra style, we get a pickaxe, more cosmetics come in. Just something I thought I wanted to throw out there. Very interesting for sure. You know, because as you look here, nothing, like there's no hint to there being like an illuminated heart in the middle. So definitely interesting, definitely cool. I'm glad that I saw that on the internet before I went and made this video. And there's one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. Alright, so these are the last things. These are the show your styles cosmetics. We have the skin, the back bling, and the pickaxe as well. So I just wanted to show them off on here. It definitely looks a lot better. The weapon wrap looks really good. On the pickaxe, as you can see, you've got the illuminated red on there. I put the accent color red. You can see it's kind of got like that bear or dinosaur effect. It kind of has like an eye. It's got the teeth marks on there, and you can see that on the back bling as well, giving kind of like I think it's the left arm that has that like Rex effect on there. So the back bling looks good, the pickaxe looks good, and you can actually get a better look at the weapon wrap on weapons because you can actually see the weapons on here. I know you really couldn't see it beforehand because his arm was so big. The weapon wraps looks good on the weapon too, so definitely something that you can use. You know, you've got the illuminated red on there as well. But I do enjoy this skin, being able to show off the wraps. It gives it a lot more personality. And then these skins, you know, just continue to get more and more styles as more weapon wraps comes out. So just wanted to show that off. The same way that it looks on the back bling is going to look underneath the skin. You can see that effect. It's got the teeth on there. But this skin looks really, really good. The weapon wrap looks a lot better now that you put it on these cosmetics for sure. And when you can actually see it on the actual weapons themselves. So I just wanted to throw this in the review too, so you can actually see a little bit more of the wrap. I'm gonna be including this on all my videos that include a weapon wrap. That way you can get a little bit more ideas and see a little bit more details on the weapon wraps. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you liked this video at all, then be sure to give the thumbs up button. And if you're gonna be getting the crew pack, one of the great things that I didn't mention earlier is that if you haven't done the crew pass yet and you do it today, before the end of the season, that will include this battle pass and the next one. And if you've never done the crew pack and you already paid for this season already with V-Bucks, then you actually get that refunded too. So it's a great way of being able to save a lot of money. You get this season battle pass included and the next one included because it's all part of that same month. So right now is kind of the time if you wanted to jump in and do the crew pass. You get 2 seasons for the price of 1, which is really good, and you get the 1,000 V-Bucks on top of it. So I mean, just alone on that, it's a great bundle for sure. But you know, the weapon wrap looks good. If it were me and I wasn't collecting skins and doing all these type of videos, I would probably pass on this one myself, just because I really don't like the skin. But you do get some good value out of it, and then I do hope that they're going to add a little bit more. You know, they tend to do that with a lot of these crew pack skins. As the month goes on, they'll give out some more cosmetics, so I'm hoping they do that. But again, thank you so much. Let me know if you're going to get it in the comments down below. Let me know if this video helped you at all. And if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. All the support has been greatly appreciated, guys. I'm excited for the new season. So if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, go to twitch.tv, look me up, Ruben Esparza. I'm going to be streaming the end of the season event, and I would love to have you be a part of it. Again, guys, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you in the next one.